Hello, this is Zahirul Alam. Welcome you all on Frankly Speaking. My guest today is Mr. Ibrahim Al-Masri. Ibrahim Al-Masri was born in 1957 in Egypt, and he is a renowned poet and novelist of Arab literary world. He is a famous television journalist who is working as chief editor of news of a well-known television in UAE. He has written more than 30 books. Some of his noteworthy works include Consciousness and Existence, that is a poetry, The Poetry and Object Without Work, that's also a poetry, The Game of Paperboards, it's a novel, and The Pavement of the Murdered Ones, it's an Arab journalist observations about the Iraq war or Iraq situation. He is in Dhaka to attend 4th Dhaka International Poets Summit, which has began on 31st January and continued till February 3rd. A number of internationally acclaimed poets, including Ibrahim Al-Masri, also has attended this Poet Summit, and we welcome on Frankly Speaking Ibrahim Al-Masri. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
You are a poet, you are a journalist, you are a novelist. So where from we can start? This is a Poet Summit. That's why you are in Dhaka. You are in Bangladesh. Is it your first visit?
First visit.
So okay,
Dhaka.
Start with your feeling. How do you feel after arriving in Bangladesh, after attending the summit?
I'm arrived to Dhaka before 2 days, 3 days.
Okay.
Everybody ask me this question: What you feeling? What you feeling in Dhaka? I'm feeling here as same I'm feeling in my country. Dhaka, it's sharp picture from Cairo city, Tanta city, Alexandria city, any Egyptian city. Streets, cars, facing of peoples, buildings, change in city. I'm not different feeling in Dhaka.
Just feeling at home.
Yes, yes, I am at home here. I have no problem here.
Tell us about your work. You are a poet, basically. You write in Arabic. In how many languages your work has been translated?
Not more. I have some poems in English, some poems in Spanish, some poems in Greek.
Okay.
That's all. But I have 2 books in English about Iraq War 2003.
So, I mean, when you write, what actually gives you the power to write a poem? What motivates you? What is your inner feeling?
Yeah.
What drives you most in writing a poetry?
The poetry, first for me, second for human. I have my question, as same in human on the earth. What we are go? Poetry has many answers. We are go to death. Everybody on the earth to have go to earth. But I have some hope and bridge between life and death. My work in poetry in this point, on the bridge between life and death.
And as we, as a reader, we always feel a great poem can change a person's life.
The poetry can change? Again, my answer, not. No.
Poetry cannot change.
No. Maybe little. The change coming by our hands, by our minds, by our culture, by our learning.
But when you read different culture, different poems in different language, and learn different civilization, different development, does it not pave a way to see another world in a different way?
The main idea in different culture, one idea about human, about people, about life. Poets gives another answers to this idea. Poets from Bangladesh, from England, from China, from Egypt, gives answers by different language to one question.
I mean, it's looking at the same thing in a different way, diverse way.
Yeah.
That is such a poet used to explore things
Yeah.
by her or his writings.
What faces say to me
Yeah.
in Dhaka or in Cairo, in Baghdad or in Damascus?
That same.
That same, yeah. That same, but have another pictures. Another pictures.
Okay.
My work is take these pictures and transmission to word on my
Readers.
yeah.
Readers.
Yeah.
Mr. Ibrahim Al-Masri, we need to take a short break, but we will discuss more about your writings, about your poems and your journalism career, how you look at the global situation, especially the Middle Eastern situation.
Thank you very much.
So, time to take a break.
Yeah.
Poet and novelist of Egypt and also a journalist working in Abu Dhabi. Mr. Al-Masri, as a journalist, you see and cover different things every day. So, world, so to say, is in trouble in many ways,
Yeah.
especially the region you live in Abu Dhabi or especially in the Middle Eastern situation is always under discussion. Always there are some happenings,
Yeah.
and ranging from Syria to Iran to
Yeah, yeah.
Iraq to Palestine
Yeah.
to Saudi Arabia. So, I mean, as a journalist, how do you observe the overall development in Middle Eastern countries, especially?
We have in Middle East more crisis. The top of crisis, the wars in Libya, in Iraq, in Syria, in Darfur. What happened tomorrow? I don't know what happened.
Okay. It's always unpredictable.
Yeah,
Middle Eastern situation always unpredictable.
yeah. The Arabic revolutions or Arabic Spring put more pressure. The power world, America, British, French, and not give anything for Middle East people. What will happen tomorrow in Iraq or Syria or Egypt?
So Egypt is important.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
What do you think after the Arab Spring, the benefits you have been expecting?
Yeah.
Have you been able to receive that? Have you been able to enjoy the benefits of Arab Spring?
Arabic Spring beginning with all dreams, with more dreams. I am dream in Arabic Spring. But now, Arabic Spring changes to crisis, the dramatic crisis and the events. Situation in Middle East is still maybe 50 years ago.
Yeah.
The people needs some movement, some change.
Okay.
Arabic Spring come, and all people in Arabic world, all Middle East, has a big dream.
That dream has not yet been fulfilled.
The dream is still until now.
You have written on so many, I mean, diverse feeling and situation. And poetry is also a reflection of the, the social texture, the circumstances, the realities. I heard that you have written a poem 1 year back.
Yeah, yeah.
That there is no hope.
Okay.
So can you recite it for us?
أنه لا أمل. الفلاح الذي يجلس مغتما أمام بيته بعد أن فقد محصول حقله في فيضانات بنغلاديش لا يعرف العامل الذي يجلس مغتما بدون عمل في هايتي وقد فقد عمله في زلزال حول بيته إلى ركام، وكلاهما لا يعرفني، أنا الذي أجلس مغتما في مقهى مصري لا أعرف كيف سأدبر 100 جنيه لعلاج زوجتي، ونحن الثلاثة لا نعرف الأرملة التي تجلس مغتمة أمام بيتها في أنجولا بعد أن فقدت زوجها في حرب التماسيح الغربية على الماس وعلى أجساد الأنجوليين، ونحن الأربعة لا نعرف ملايين البشر الذين يشبهوننا بجلوسهم في بيوتهم أو أمامها أو في المقاهي مغتمين بدون عمل أو أمل، وإن كنا جميعا نعرف أنه لا أمل.
I had the sense because I had the opportunity, privilege to read out the translated piece of in English. So I could sense the meaning of the poetry. Just a quick remark, quick comment. What do you think? Will the Syrian refugees be able to return their home? Just a quick answer.
Yeah. Syrian refugees, some refugees are still in Germany, United States, France, England, Spanish, Egypt. We have in Egypt maybe 200,000 Syrian refugees, but more not back. What is dramatic here?
Yeah.
More refugees, death in sea. Who is death? Not back. Not back to life, to home, to any direction.
Do you think that Jerusalem issue has been remaking the regional alliance or regional strategy?
Yeah. Jerusalem or Al-Quds, it's mean city in our memory, Arabic, Islamic. What we can say, a big mistake, and maybe to get the area to war again. Sure.
Due to the U.S. policy?
USA policy from Mr. Trump is very bad. And Trump no understand what is Jerusalem for Muslim and for Arabic. What is Jerusalem for peace in world?
So it's inviting more trouble for the for future. How about the Saudi Arabia? We see there are some shake-up in Saudi Arabia, especially in Riyadh, in the power blocks, in the family, in the dynasty. So what do you think? That might change the local situation in Saudi Arabia, might change the foreign policy or the regional policy?
What is happening in Saudi Arabia? What is? It's good for Middle East and Arabic world. Arabia, Saudi
reform
needs reform and change.
Oh, you welcome that?
Yeah, and this big country. And Mecca, Al-Madinah, Islam. More things linked with
Saudi policy.
Yeah, Saudi policy. For me, I welcome with any change and any reform in Arabia Saudi.
In Arabia Saudi, okay. Another thing is that you wrote a book in 2003, and you have very clear observation on the invasion of United States. Why they have invaded Iraq? Is that for the weapons of mass destruction? Is that for the real search of WMD or spreading or flourishing democracy in Iraq? Is that anything happened accordingly the way they invaded Iraq?
America come to Iraq not for democracy, not for a change.
Not for weapons of mass destruction.
No.
Okay.
And Iraq not has any nuclear weapons.
Yeah, that's
sure.
for sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
America come to Iraq.
Yeah.
Such as come to other country.
Okay. And last question,
Yeah.
Mr. Ibrahim Al-Masri, about ISIS, or some says it ISIL, ISIL. What do you think? Will they be able to make a comeback? We understand that their position, their current situation is not that much strong, but what will happen? Do you have any prediction about the ISIL power, or they make a hegemony, they make a new domain through armed struggle, through terrorism?
You mean terrorism and like
yes,
this,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
No.
There is no option.
No. I am think not coming power, but not come with another picture,
Okay.
another frame, another idea.
Okay.
But Daesh, Islamic movement doesn't have any answer to the new world.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ibrahim Al-Masri, for joining me on
Thank you
Frankly
very
Speaking.
much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Dear viewers, that was my conversation with Egyptian poet and novelist and a journalist who have been working Abu Dhabi Television. He is now in Dhaka to attend 4th Poet Summit, and he has shared his own opinion about his creative writing, and also as a journalist how he does look the global situation, especially shed light on the Middle Eastern situation. Thank you very much for watching this show, and we invite you to watch our next episode. Until then, to take care and have a good time. Bye-bye.